feel my eyes turning into dust.
Get your limited edition Xbox 360 console.
Get the power of big brands at lower prices.
Like Curry tyres for small cars at only $75 each. Or get the power of these premium brand Toyo tyres at just $155 each.
Get the power.
Tyre Power. Get the power of Australia's biggest independent.
Top Gear said the FPV F6 was the best sports sedan in the world under 100 grand. Now it's under 60 grand and comes with a high-performance drive day thrown in. Strictly limited to current dealer stock until sold out.
The best burgers need real ingredients like caramelised onion, fine cheddar and fresh free-range chicken. And a chef's recipe doesn't hurt. Introducing Darren Simpson's signature burger range. KFC all chefed up is so good.
Challenge. New Fusion Pro Glide, engineered with Gillette's thinnest blades ever, so it glides for less tug and pull.
It just glides. Wow.
Turn shaving into gliding and skeptics into believers.
Give it to me!
New Fusion Pro Glide.
Gwyneth Paltrow will discover the incredible surprises of her family's past.
Oh my God.
All new Who Do You Think You Are, Wednesday 10 p.m. on 9.
This program brought to you by Shannons. No one knows your passion like Shannons. Insurance for motoring enthusiasts.
Okay, now, 15 years ago, Hyundai launched in this country the Excel at $12,990. And they coined the phrase, drive away, no more to pay. And that changed everything about the way we buy cars in this country. It made it a consumer good. And for a while, it was the number one selling car in Australia.
Yeah, they sold over 250-odd thousand
Absolutely.
of them.
Phenomenon.
Well, right now, the Chinese are taking them on at that game. There's a new car coming out now called the Cherry that's on sale for $10,990. It's a thing I'm guessing they're going to call Chinese takeaway, no more to pay.
Yes.
Well, they would if I was in charge of the publicity for it. But that got us thinking, how good is this thing? So we went out and we purchased the very first Cherry ever sold in Australia.
Yeah, we did. In fact, when we went to register it, they didn't even have it on the database. They had to find it.
Now, what we figured was we didn't want one of us to go in because if they recognise our faces, they'd go, you guys are from Top Gear and you're going to destroy the car during a road test. So we sent someone along whose face they wouldn't recognise as our staff member. So there's no way now that they will figure out that the car's gone to Top Gear.
Now, anyone that's in the market to buy an $11,000 car isn't... $10,990. They're not really expecting the build quality of, say, a Rolls Royce.
No, better.
No, maybe the build quality of a Lada, right? But the one thing you do want to know when you're buying such a car is how long will it last? Just how reliable is that car?
Yep.
So, we come up with a really simple test. In Australia, the average car is owned for about 9.3 years.
Yep.
So we decided to put 9.3 years worth of wear and tear to the test.
The Cherry J1 packs an engine. It does 0 to 100 eventually and has not 7 but 2 airbags. ESP isn't an option.
It looks like a mashup of every small car you've seen in about the last 10 years.
Well, they're proud of their workmanship. They're showing off every nut and bolt under here. Look at that. You can actually see them all.
Steve, check the fit and finish. They didn't quite finish the fit.
To replicate 9.3 years of use, we'll push this car to its absolute limit by driving it non-stop for 24 hours, flat out around Eastern Creek. We're not even going to make the first lap. Lap 1 of some 950 laps. God help us.
Down the front straight, look at that. 105, 110. Brake fade.
There's not.
One lap. I'm not kidding, it went to the floor.
So, filled with confidence in the sensational Cherry, Pizzati gave us a pointless and rather tedious briefing.
Not to miss out, there's yours.
And finally, we were off on our motoring misadventure. Crappy doors, shocking finish. You know what? You expect all that. You get what you pay for. To leave no stone unturned in the testing of our Cherry, we've done something even Formula One hasn't thought of. Speed bumps in pit lane. And on the hourly change of driver, we'll be putting the doors and boot to the test. Over and over and over again.
Oh, feel that awesome power of second gear. This cars cars were like 15 years ago, you know? Like, it's solid enough, I suppose, but the plastics and the gaps between each of the door panels and so on, they're all different quality. And that's just what car makers have gotten better at over the years. That's the learning curve for the Chinese.
After 74 laps, it was time for our resident racing maestro to work his magic and fulfill a boyhood dream.
I always thought the first 24-hour test I'd do would be in something like a Porsche or a Ferrari at Le Mans, not a Cherry at Eastern Creek. 6 hours into our extreme car test and the Cherry is chugging away like Thomas the Tank Engine on Valium. There's no mechanical problems, but the Cherry's showing about as much personality as a fry pan.
What the hell?
Are you that bored? Do you want to go in reverse?
I think reverse is the only thing that's going to keep me awake.
Righto, well that's got to be part of the test. We've got to do 9.3 years worth of reversing. Hang on, let me just work this out. So it's 350 metres. Ripple. We're going to do 169 Ks. To do 9.3 years of reversing, you've got to do 43 laps.
43, you know, at the moment I'm doing about 6,000 revs. This thing is going to explode. Now, because Pinhead Pizzardi is hell-bent on making this test as scientific as possible, he's organised a series of crazy experiments loosely based on real-life events, such as replicating 9.3 years of wear and tear by carting stroppy teenagers around in the back of your car. I'm just going to test the wear and tear of the back seat.
Yeah, treat it like your mum's car. Perfect.
How was school up? Everything okay at school up? How was school up?
Call yourselves jilted teenagers. Way, there's one down.
And also dumping 9.3 years worth of rain on it.
Come on, Shane, you pussy! Well, that was pretty conclusive. Yes, it has windscreen wipers. And they sweep about 15% of the total windscreen area. Still, I'm dry.
Each test is designed to cram in all the use and abuse the car will have to put up with in the suburban Cherry Bliss.
Go.
There's 200 kgs in the back. I weigh about 75, so it's 275 kilo payload. This car can only legally take 300 kilos. Wait. God, that was scary through there.
Steve, did you say you wanted the coffee?
Coffee? Yeah. God, yes.
Here it is. Still to come on Top Gear. As things go a little bit cabaret in our 24-hour challenge. Rivenuti! And a segment that no family can miss. I've always wanted to say that.
We're counting down to the biggest footy event of the year.
Well, let's get started.
There's nothing like September, and the big guns are ready to fire. First with exclusives.
Never probably thought that's what you get taken away from you.
It doesn't get any better. We've got Finals Fever on The Footy Show. Thursday, 9:30 on 9.
My life is hot rods. Designing them, building them, and racing them. If you're into rods or customs, you'll know what I mean. It's all about passion, purity, and soul.
Customs and hot rods like the SoCal Roadster is what we do.
And insurance for cars like ours is what Shannon's do.
Rods, customs, and even your daily drive. Call Shannon's on 134646 and tell them Jimmy and Pete sent you.
Shannon's, insurance for motoring enthusiasts.
Like us.
Breathless and my eyes turning into dust.
Get your limited edition Xbox 360 console.
TPG gives you unlimited ADSL2 Plus for $29.99 a month. Yep, unlimited ADSL2 Plus for $29.99 a month. TPG is a multi-award winner.
cpg.com.au.
Great burgers need quality ingredients like wood smoked bacon, shaved parmesan, and fresh free-range chicken. And a chef's recipe doesn't hurt. Introducing Darren Simpson's signature burger range. KFC all chefed up is so good.
The world's toughest rally needs the world's toughest support vehicles. New Volkswagen Amarok. Tested by Dakar.
Okay, welcome back to the show. This segment's going to be more serious than you're probably used to on Top Gear. It's a bit of a beef of mine. Australia is one of the countries in the world that was the first to make the wearing of seatbelts compulsory. We're the first one to ban lap belts. But I've got a bit of an issue, and I'll prove to you what it is. Just as by way of show of hands, who here has a child or children under the age of 5? So presumably you all have child seats in the back of your car. So leave your hands up if you've got children and child restraints. What would you say if I guaranteed you that 70% of you have your child seats fitted incorrectly and your children are in danger? Because the fact is that is the fact. Now I'm going to show you, we actually got someone randomly out of the studio today, and we're just going to go in this car here to fit a child seat, and they have several kids. So we go inside here. I haven't tried this yet.